morning, my lovely Pisces. How are you doing? So if you're watching me, it is a good morning because I'm watching you. So how about that? So we're both woken up to see this beautiful day. So thank you, God, for that. I got this new set of card, and it's called the Pope Tarot. The Pope Tarot, okay? So that's the card I'm using. So, and the cards are red. Look at that. Red. Hot red. The Pope Tarot. I want to say thank you for all those who like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who donate and get private readings. And thank you a million for all those who go onto my webpage and purchase my item. Yesterday, I showed y'all what my sea mall look like, and that is banana and strawberry. Okay, I usually add dates, the fruit, but I make sure that I soak them. Okay, you gotta soak them for at least I soak them for at least a couple hours, okay, before I put them in there. But dates is good to put into that. The next batch I make, I'll let you know. Right now, sold out. I think I only got one left. Black Magic Spell Breaker Candle. This candle is for breaking spell or anything that you do not want around you. And I'm going to tell you, Abundant Prosperity, Healing, Growth, Wealth, Fertility Candle. All right? The Love Yourself Candle, baby. This is it. To love yourself. We need to love ourselves before we can love anyone or do anything for anyone, okay? This is the Justice Candle. Justice, right? And you know, I always burn the Justice Candle on my altar. This is the Sage or Palo Santo. This is the Red Brick Dust Protection. Okay, and this is good to put around your house, your doorways, or definitely if you go in a court. That is very, very good. This is the Walnut Bath to work with your shadow side. We all have shadow sides, all right? This is the oil that I use, and we have all kinds of oils, right? I do not switch on this oil until I'm completely done with it. And that's the Messiah oil, so I love it, all right? You can use these oils in dry or in oil form. Put it in anything you want. This is my jewelry that I wear on me, my bracelets. Not this one, I'm sorry, but my bracelet, my evil eye bracelet, my chakra bracelet, okay? My stones and crystals, all right? And this is what I'm known for. It's my salt bath. My salt bath is the best. And I should get a Grammy and a major award for this salt bath. This is not Epsom salt, okay? This is cave salt. I also have herbs in a bag. So if you don't have a tub, and you still want to use these products, you may use these products, okay? You may use the products, even taking a bath, all right? So let's get with the reading here. Where do I have this? Oh. Let's get with the reading here. Let's get with the reading. Okay. Let me just. All right. So. All right, Pisces. I just want to say thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be here with you. And I need to take my vitamins. All right. I'm almost out of my vitamins. So let's see. Oops. So I got a shot. I got a shot. As you get older, you need to get all your and I don't mean these shots that keep saying, get it, get it, get it. No. I got the shingles, and they give it to you in 2 doses. Boy, that shit had my arms swollen like this both times. So I couldn't even sleep because I couldn't move on that side. So now today is the day that I feel a lot better. I got it done Thursday. And today is the day that I feel a lot better. But it's certain shots that I get, especially as you get older. Definitely need to get that coughing one. And that shingle, that's a 4. Because you don't want shingle. They say that is bad when you get it. And so, if you get it when you're older, it's like getting the mumps, the measles and shit. So, I try to get myself right because I'm not getting no younger. That's for sure. I did a reading yesterday for someone, beautiful young lady from Alaska. And she is beautiful. When I mean beautiful, beautiful. She's gorgeous. I just want to send a shout out to her, and I just love you. And you know, by the time I get done with you, you definitely going to be doing the right thing. And it don't happen overnight, but it does sure enough happens. Because it happened for me and a lot of others. So we are all on the same boat, right? But the good thing is that I am in a place in my life because of you. Because of me doing readings. Because if it wasn't for you, I won't be where I'm at. And that's to be honest. You know, I look at you and it makes me think over and over and over. You know, God brings the same people, the same kind of people in my life, the same kind of men. And I look at the same signs. It ain't no different sign, the same damn sign. But now I know that God is telling me that is definitely not you. And you need to walk away and stay away. I don't care how much urge you got for them people. They're not good for you. And you got to go move away from that. And I was born with this sign. And I was born on a custom. So on top of all of that shit, I was born Aquarius Pisces on my birth certificate. Okay? And my mother was an Aquarius. And I tell y'all all the time, my son's father's an Aquarius. Right? The guy I loved was an Aquarius. That I literally really like a lot. And I still do, but it's not for me. It's like I can't keep telling myself this. You know, I can't have somebody that don't know. It's like they look at women like women is trash, or they look at women like they're disposable. Like they don't want nothing with you. They just want from you. They don't want nothing with you. They don't want to have what you want. They want what they can get from you. So that is why it's important for you to understand, you know, what it's about. Like, what is it? Like, take notes, because it's hard for you to say, okay, I'm going to walk away from this man today. Honey, I got, and I'll tell you, I got put out of many places. But to get put out of a place that I can look at that and be like, that's crazy. I got put out of many good places. And for me to get put out of somebody that ain't even all that, ain't shit going on. When I mean shit going on, ain't shit going on. If I could sit here and tell you what was going on, right? Honest to God, I can't tell you shit, but did I laid in the bed with him, got fucked up with him, and that was it. It wasn't nothing going on besides that. I can't tell you about trips. I can't tell you about him helping me pay shit. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, all it was, we're going to have a funky good time. And after the good time, next, because that's their life. And that's what you need to know. That's these people's lives. And if you don't wake up, by the time they get done with your ass, you've been lost so much in your life. If I could go back, and I know I can't, I would be rich for my gas, my time, and my energy, and my space. Everything, because everything came out of me, not out of them. Okay? Out of me. And I don't mean let's get fucked up, because honey, you get fucked up. You going to get fucked up whether or not I get fucked up with you. Because it's your shit. Because that's what you do. You want to smoke, you're going to smoke. You going to drink, you're going to drink. Because that's what you do. You just bring it in. If I want to smoke, I'm going to smoke. And if I'm going to drink with you, I'm going to drink. But that's just you. That's what they do. On top of what you're doing for them. It's fucking ridiculous. So I every time I think about it, I think about where I'm at and where I never want to go back to. And that's with anybody. That's what sometimes you can have somebody that you a friend or so-called friend, or somebody you think that's your friend. I'm not talking about somebody you screwing. I'm talking about a friend. And then you have this friend, and then you think, oh, I'm going to tell them, this is a close friend of mine. Like, when people start telling me they got 16 friends close, that's a lot of damn close friends. Remember, that friend got another close friend, and that friend got another close friend, and it goes on and on and on. That's your friend, but that's everybody else's friend. And you start leaving these people alone, right? It's like that. It's that one thing they say to you, and then you look at them and you like, let me leave this bitch alone. This bitch is crazy. You know what I mean? And sooner or later, that person's going to do or say something to you. And this could be a friend. I'm not talking about the one I just said. A friend. Did you wake up and you say, let me get the fuck out of this person's face. Because this person ain't good for me. And let me tell you something. I don't know what it is. But I know that whatever God is put in front of me is just that. It's just like an exit to exit all things that is not for me. And it's against me. Okay? I can't put a knife and a gun to your head and say, do this. But if you feel like I am in your way of you fucking up your life, then move to the next motherfucker. Okay? If you don't like hearing the truth. Because sometimes you tell people something and they feel very uncomfortable because they know it's the truth. And then they talk to you about the same damn thing over and over and over and over and over. But then they talk to you about things that really matters in your life, in their life. Like when you start talking about, things that is ready to leave the world, depart from you. And it could be somebody that treated your mother, your father, that treated you like the worst, but that is your mother and father, and it departs from you. That means you no longer will see it. Some people's mother and father left them, gave them away, and put them in diapers, and, did all kinds of fucked up shit. Some people parents gave them up for adoption. You never know your parents. But for those who have their parents that never left them, but even though they was fucked up to them, and then they taking their last breath, and you feeling like I'm gonna punish them for what they did to me, or I'm not being a part of them, because some of y'all don't even, some of us don't even be around our parents, and like, let's take turn watching our parents, and it's a bother. And some of y'all, stay there taking care of your parents by yourself, and then some of y'all feel like it's a bother. It's a bother. I want y'all to know that I keep it real 100%. When I fuck up, I fuck up. All right? When I fuck up, I fucks up big time. Not little time, big time. And my mother was a Christian woman, very Christian. And I went to jail, incarceration, and all that shit. Had a black child, had a lot of things that she didn't agree from, right? And I took that and hold that against her, but that was choices that I made. And the choices I made that she didn't like. And we didn't see eye to eye. But when she was going away, leaving me here on this earth, it was my job to go back and take care of her. And even in her dying bed, she still was talking shit. She still told me not to ever come back and see her because I'm over here taking up for her again. Again. Okay? No. Okay? No, you leave. Because I'm going to choose your sister and her kids over you. The one that trashed her ass. All right? The one that used her to her last breath. All right? Because I always wondered why my mother was so afraid of this. My sister and her kids. It was weird to me. She's never been like that with any one of us. But with her, she was. And I wonder why. And to this day, I wonder why. But it's kind of funny how my sister's kids are doing the same shit to her. Same old shit. They think she's crazy, obnoxious, and they can't, they don't even see eye to eye with her. And they put her in her place. Right? But to say that is because I can't relate when it comes to a parent, especially those kids, these Pisces, that are inheriting or feel like they are inheriting their parents' wealth and live off of their parents' wealth and don't want to take care of their parents but ready for them to pass to take what they leaving them. I do not understand that. I wasn't born with a spoon in my mouth, with a silver spoon or a gold spoon or a bronze spoon. I was born poor. Okay? Poor. When I tell you poor, poor. My mother had enough to sit on the table, the food, pay the bills, and put what she could afford on your back. It wasn't no Christmas. It wasn't no holidays. Whatever holiday was, it's the food that you're going to feed off. It ain't no giving and all of this. It wasn't that. Because she didn't have it like that. Okay? And she was an Aquarius. And I learned so much from her. Today, I'm proud of her being my mother and the lessons she taught me. Because if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would have been today, right now. And I'm grateful. I watch everything I do. I don't have kids to take care of. My son is grown and my grandson is 13. And he's the only one I take care of, right? But I don't have all these luggage. I have my dogs and my birds, right? And I put my candles before anything, before the food or anything I put on my table. I put God before me, my spirituality. But I'm saying that to say, be careful, right? And don't live off of what you're going to get if someone passes away. And how it bothers you to take care of them before they pass away, but you're ready to gain what they got. And that's with anyone, whether it's your mother, your father, the man you live with. A lot of people live off of that. A lot of people feel like they living, you know how they call them widow, the black widow, the black widow, something, the spider black widow, some shit like that. It's a lot of people that live like that. They live off of other people's wealth. They don't know what it is. They live off the next one. This one died, I'm going to get this one. And everything is about money, money, money. Right? Because they really don't know what it is. Right? They're going to make sure that they being taken care of. And just sit home and let everybody take care of them. I know a lot of people that do that. And that's why I had to cut off a lot of energies around me because I don't live like that. You're not going to sit and talk to me about what's going on in your life and you're not trying on your own. But you're waiting for everybody else to do. And then you get mad. And it's like you fighting cats and dogs with your family because everybody's fighting over the same thing, inheriting. Or what they left or who got the most. And now waiting for mom to die to get what she got. It's crazy to me. I can't be around that kind of energy. I had to cut shit off quick and in a hurry. Yes, I did. And I don't feel bad. There's so many other tarot readers out there for them to go and see. Just watch it because you would never in your life, ever in your life, be able to talk to a tarot reader on the phone. On the phone. Mentor you. But enough is enough. And when I say enough is enough, enough is enough, I don't deal with gold diggers. I can't deal with that shit. I don't know how to relate to it. can't relate to that because I wasn't born like that. All right? So I can't relate to it. But what I can't relate to is the way you treat your mother or your father. But you're ready to collect as soon as they die. I just can't get it. So to each his own. But if I'm not the one for you, and if that's how you live, please don't watch me. And don't even come to me because I can't do you. I can't. And I just want to say that there's a lot of people that live like that. A lot of people. And I felt like I had someone draining me, draining my spirit, draining my energy, because every time it was about my father passed. Now my mother, what I'm not going to do for my mother, but she's selling, my brother's selling the house. My brother's doing this. My brother selling her car. And then we're all going to get some. It was too much, too draining for me. So I had to let it go. I could not live like that. And I hope and pray that they find the tarot reader that can relate to them, because I can't do it. I will never be allowed to do it. Never in my life. And I feel at peace. I feel so much at peace. And I have so much that I've done. Because this person was draining my energy. It was everything around them, from mother to father to who they were seeing. Everything was about who was giving me and what I was getting. Most Pisces we're the ones that take care of people. We the one to give. We the one to give. We the one to get used. No, they was the users. And this is Pisces, the users. And I never seen nothing like it. I never seen nothing to that point. I never seen anything to that point. I thought that should never exist, but it damn sure do. It exists. I'm sorry, Pisces. It exists. And I'm just saying that because everybody that's watching is a Pisces here. I've always known that Pisces are the ones that caretakers for people. But I also want you to know that every Pisces is not like that. You got Pisces that are real gold diggers and don't know shit about living, because they live their life all gimme. And they're Pisces out here, and I know for a fact. I know this for a fact. Okay? I never had to wait for my mom and my dad, or go with somebody that had money. No, I don't know what that is about. To live my life to what they're going to leave me. Never in my life. I can't even, if I hit the lottery, it's the billionaire lottery, or not even the billionaire, $1,000 a year or a month, whatever, the Wheel of Fortune lottery. That's a different story. But to literally live off of inheritance, and not only live off of inheritance, wait for the next person to die, and the next person die to live. I don't know how it is to do that. That's draining to me. I don't know how that is. And the life is all about what they leaving and who's fighting over what. I don't know, because to this day, I don't know anything about what my mom left, my dad left, who got what. I don't know shit. All I know is I went to the funeral, did the cremation, and that was the end. I don't know anything else. It didn't matter to me. And I'm saying that because y'all need to understand. We are all Pisces. But there are Pisces in this world that are vicious and live off of everyone else. And I keep asking them, are you a real Pisces? You don't know how many times I said, are you a real Pisces? Are you sure you're Pisces? Because I never met a Pisces like you. said that so many times it was not even funny. Because that shit to me was crazy. I never seen nothing like it. I never in my life seen nothing like this. And I thought to myself, Pisces, that reminds me of ID on TV where the kids kill the parents for wealth and then they wind up in jail for life because they don't enjoy shit. That's the kind of shit that this remind me of. It's crazy to me. I just had to say that. I had to say that because I want you to know there are Pisces. You know how they say there's some with C's that you just don't pick, you know? And there's Pisces out there that live completely their life off of other people's money inheritance and what they leave it. And they do this with everything. The men they see, the mothers and fathers, but they don't want to take care of shit because they know they're going to gain their inheritance. And it's not just one. You can have brothers and sisters and y'all all do that crazy ass shit. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. I was not born like that. All my sisters, we were like a dog. Ain't none of us rich. Not one of us. We all work. Okay? And to say that is just I just want you to know that I read for Pisces, and that's all I do. If you're Pisces and you have other people that you want me to read from, and off Pisces Studio, I do read for other signs, but coming from my Pisces. But when it comes to Pisces, and I'm going to say something, it may not be a lot of us, but honey, I seen, and I had to get rid of that energy around me because I don't work like that. I mean, I pray to God that I meet somebody that's right for me and they can do the right thing for me, but I don't know what it is to have it, or have it all laid out like that from the time I was born to the time. It's like they don't know no better. This is the life my father gave me, my mother, and this is the life that I want. And I'm not going to accept nothing but that. All right? And so it's like this is what I demand. And I mean, they demand that shit. All right? And so they see people, and then they see people that are married. That, you know, and then they throw it in their face, you're married, you're married, you're married, you're married. You owe me, you owe me. They don't owe you shit. They don't owe you nothing. Okay? And I'm serious, it's sad, but I had to let go of that Pisces. Because I don't do shit like that. I can't get with that. You're not going to rub that energy. My life has been so good. It's like something just got lifted over me. It's like they kept bringing this darkness towards me. You know, and it's like they had me like stuck in this thing where, you know, like you can't get no better because this is how they live and this energy is around you. I had to poof that shit. Honey, I had to put the protector dust and right at your name, honey, get away. For real. And I never look back for none of these people in my life. And that's how you got to be. I'm telling you, there's certain things in your life that you need to let go of. Okay? And I mean let go, whether it's a man, a friend, or anybody. Because you collect these people's energy. And energy, when you collect people's energy like that, it's not good for you. And I don't care if it's your best friend, a friend you met, whatever it is, they're not good for you. You can't help everybody. And if you see a man that wants to use you, right? At first they good and then because I'm being honest with you. Ain't never was good. It was me giving. It was never good. And anything they bought here is what they used. Whether or not I was going to eat off it or drink it or whatever, smoke it, it was theirs because that's how they live. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Right? It's what they do for them. But I'm going to bring it, but if you want, you can have. But it's really mine. So everything else that they coming into your door is what you giving them. They're not giving you shit but a dick. And bad habits. Now, did you get that? Because I try to explain it what everybody see. And that's what the Spirit is telling me to tell you. Watch your company. And a lot of people, Pisces say, I don't have friends. I don't have friends. Right? You have someone, that person you talk to. I don't have friends. Every person I speak to is a Pisces, and it's y'all. So I know for a fact that everybody that comes across me is not good for me. And that's how I cut people. Yes. Because I can't have these kind of energies floating around me. No. Once I see and I listen to you and I see the way you moving, and it's not saying most Pisces I know are hard workers. They work for their shit. You know, they have nice shit. They live good. They live good. They always caretakers. But you got some Pisces here that are truly gold diggers. And they don't know shit. They will be dragged down the gutter to get paid at the end. That's some crazy shit to me. And then they look for the next person that they're going to drag. To have them dragging them to get paid. And this is how they live their life. And I don't know about that. I don't know. I know how to work. I know how to suffer to get my own shit. Okay? My hands right here, you see them bruises and all of this here, calves, it's because I go work out for my own shit. Okay? That's what I do. Okay? I don't want nothing for free. I work for it. Archangel Journal Art, help me do this reading. Help me do this reading. Help me do this reading. The Nine of Cups. And this is in a new deck. The Nine of Cups. You have everything you want. The liquor, look at the shoes. I just love this card, right? The Nine of Cups, but you got somebody's tie on your hand. Tie. So that means I'm ready for you. And it look like you undressed this man, or you got, I don't know, it looks like a chair. You ready. You know, this is when you have everything you want. It's like Christmas in August, right? You get what you want, right? That's when you get what you want, right? Like Christmas in August, right? So, what is it? What is it? The Nine of Cups, all right? Whatever the journey was searching for in the Eight of Cup has apparently has been found, all right? And emotions, all right, has been restored. In fact, she's doing pretty good right now. So whatever it was that you was missing out on the Eight of Cup, the Nine of Cup is saying you doing real good right now. She's at the tail end of what seems to have been a very successful party. One perhaps celebrating her promotion. She's attracting the control over her emotions and is ready to have some serious fun. So whatever you went through with the Eight of Cups, right? Whatever you went through with the Eight of Cups that you was walking away from, now you are celebrating the event because now you get what you want. You getting a promotion. You just celebrating what is yours. All right? Do you understand? You go through one thing that wasn't right, but now you gaining something better. And I just said that before I did this reading. All right? Some Pisces are hard workers. And then you got some Pisces that are out there, completely out there. Like they really mad. They remind me of Capricorns, masterminding, trapping your ass. All right? Shit. Doll babies poking at somebody. And can't nobody do witchcraft like a Pisces, honey. Get it right. The Two of Swords, making a decision about which way you want to go. You being happy, Pisces. Right? Why this decision is so hard for you to make. Right? So you got the Nine of Cups, but then you got to make a decision. And this is decision so hard for you to make, to be happy or to be in the Eight of Cups. So you walked away from something, right? And now you feel like you feeling good about this, right? But then you have a decision here to make that you thinking about it. Thinking about it. It's like you can do good by yourself, but then you think about, I got to make the hardest decision. The hardest decision. This decision is hard for me to make. Is it really hard for you to make? Because if you got the Nine of Cups, and before the Nine of Cups was the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something that you don't no longer deserve you or you want, right? And then you come into the Two of Cups. That means I can be happy, but then you question yourself about what you're walking away from, about what you're leaving behind. It's almost reminding me about, well, no, I ain't going to say the Five of Cups, but it's reminding me of you knowing a decision, but with the Eight, it's like you think about the regrets, and I don't know what you're going to regret. I'm going to have a funky good time. They're going to have a funky good time with you, or do you pick yourself to have a funky good time? Which one is it? Okay? Because right now you're making the hardest decision you will ever have to make. And you know what you're seeing, but you don't want to see it for what it is. Tell me more. And if you go outside, the moon look just like that tonight. Check it out. Just like that. All right? You know what you need to do, but now you question yourself about what you need to do. But you know what's right and what's the best thing for you. But you better make sure, right? So then you get the Six of Cups, right? The Six of Cups, anything that's coming back. But I'm going to say it again. You're thinking about, I need to move. Check it out. Remember that 8, you didn't get the 8, but it says about the 8. It's telling you what was before it is, right? So you walked away and you're happy now. Or you know you're making the right decision. But then you get the Two of Swords, which saying, this is the hardest decision I'm going to make. And I'm going to say it again. What is the hardest decision for you to make? You, or you're telling me that it's the trash that you're leaving behind, that's using you, that's playing games with you, right? What's so hard for you to make? Why are you in it? You can move away from it because it's saying you're happy with this promotion. You're happy promoting yourself, right? But then you think, oh my God, this is like, I'm leaving this. I know it's the right thing for me to do, but oh my God, I feel like I'm almost addicted to this. And you might stay away for 2 weeks or something like that, but then you run back to it because it's there, and no matter what, it's there. That's why it's the Six of Cups. It's saying it's coming back to you. And that's why you thinking, okay, I'm doing good, but I can do good by myself. Because I'm not going to say bad. I'm going to do good by myself. But when I'm with this person, I'm not doing good. So you get the 9, which is doing good. But then you make this decision, oh my God, did I do the right thing? Then you stay away. But then they come back. And then you take them back. All right? You take them back. That's crazy, right? But that's what you do. That's what you do. Right? And that's what we do. It's like we don't get enough of being tormented because it takes a long time for us to get rid of what is not for us. All right? A long time. And that's why I say, people, nothing happens overnight. If somebody tell you, I can go cold-blooded, well, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to you. If somebody can say, I can go cold-blooded with leave somebody like cold-blooded, right? Things have to happen to you for you to wake up. But you can go cold-blooded with certain people like that Pisces I told you that was draining my energy. Oh, honey, I went cold-blooded like goodbye. Honey, goodbye. Ain't never gonna call you back. Ever. All right? Some serious shit. I don't care if you want to read it. I'll send your money right back to you. Yes, I will. It ain't that type of party. You will not play that on me. You won't bring that shit to me. Tell me about the 9 of Cups. It's like here is a decision about your happiness and what you left because you left this shit. But then you making the hardest decision like, but I'ma still communicate. But we ain't doing that. We just talking. You need to make up your mind because the energy is floating around you. It's thousands and billions of stars in the sky. I don't know why you still flip-flopping back and two. It ain't moving forward. It's back and two. Not the future. Back and two. Today we talk, tomorrow we don't. Today I'm good with you, tomorrow I'm not. Today we break up, tomorrow, baby, back and forth in your head. And then that's what is stopping you. All right? You can do good, honey. You can, because you got the 9 of Cups. It's like whatever you left behind, I got you. Listen to me. Check it out. I left and I feel good, but I still got your tie. No, take all your shit. I walked away from, because the 8 of Cups is walk away, then you get the 9 feeling good, happy, but I still got your tie. I still got something that belong to you. I still got that bottle of wine. Baby, please. That's called the Pope Tarot. Okay? The 3 of Swords with the 9 of Cups. Pain to the heart. Okay? Severe heartbreaks. You got that 9 of Cups, but now you're going back to that severe heartbreak. You still got his tie. You still got his tie in your hand. Severe heartbreak. So you want to walk away. I feel good. I know I can walk away, but I still got your tie here, and I still got bottles of wine. And you know, they still in wherever they in, doing what they do. And you just dragged on to be a part of what they do. Heartaches, headaches, all right? It's painful. This is painful to you. But you don't want to see it. Tell me more about that 2 of Swords. Look at this. Fair judgment. You had to take the blinds off to see it, but this is crazy. You got the blinds on here, and you got the blinds on here. Scales must be balanced. Court case. Maybe you went through a court. Maybe when you went to court, you finally see what you had to see because you all in your head over this. Everything turned out and everything is fair. All right? It's like the truth is coming out. They're going to judge by the way it is. Right? The truth is going to come out. Right? That's why you go to court, because things got to be written right. Right? Nobody gets away with shit. So you got blindfolds on both, but justice will be served. All right? You're going to see things for what it is. And you're going to have to make the hardest choice, but by going to court, it's going to be the easiest choice after you see it. It's like, y'all, this is easy for me to do. I'm not going to continue to go through this anymore. I got to get this done. So you feeling happy, but it's a painful ending here. It wasn't easy. Then you have to make a decision, the hardest decision of your life. But now you're going to judge. You're going to court or something here. And then the Empress, you nurture, you being creative, you're going to come out doing good. All right? You're going to win. You're going to do good. You're going to do better. Now you're ready to create, give birth. Because you have justice. You had to see it. It had to come to balance, equal, give and take. Right? Nobody goes to judge, nobody go to court and both, no. When you go to court, somebody wins and somebody loses. Somebody's leaving there mad, and somebody's going to leave happy. All right? That's how the judge works. That's how it is. You may not get everything you ask for, but you still win. Okay? So now you being creative because now you nurturing yourself after what you've been through. Right? Now you opening shop. Now you know, hey, I can get this going. Because now that part of your life is over. All right? The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Look at this. The Six of Cups, hidden deception. The Six of Cups, what you don't see. What you don't want to see. What's hidden in the dark. All right. Acting like I'm crying, but inside I'm laughing. Oh, I'm going to act like I miss you and I love you, but inside they laughing, right? It's like somebody here, it's with somebody, but you acting like you like them or you acting like you love them, but inside you know you don't. It's like somebody is showing a side of them that is not true, all right? Somebody is hiding their true self, like they're not telling you or showing you the real them. It's like they want to act like they all, I miss you and I wish we was together, but inside they like, yeah, let me get this bitch back so I can do the same thing again. All right, but you see everything, you just gotta accept it, right? Sometimes we want to act like we in our worst, but inside we like, fuck that, fuck him, But that's how it is. So I like these new cards. And what I like about them, that now I got all decks, because I like to see pictures. I like for it to tell me the story. I think I'm going to order the same deck. I think I'm going to order 2 more decks. 2 more decks. Okay? Of this deck. And I think these are the 2 decks. I'm going to use that deck 3 different in my whole reading. Because I love that deck. Because I want to see if the same cards are going to come out. But I love that deck. That new deck. I love that new deck. Alright. Shout out to Nicole with her Sweet Justice. Alright. Sweet Justice. But I didn't throw Nicole's deck out, but I will. All right, tell me more about this 3 of Swords. The 10 of Cups. So this is like the 9 of Cups, then painful. Whatever you're going through is painful, right? Severe heartaches. But then the 10 of Cups, then you gain this fulfillment, this wealth, this family, togetherness. And it may not be with the same person, but or somebody, it's like somebody here has a family or got you put into a family and they living their life but got you fucked. Okay? This person is the 10 of Pentacles, the material gain, having it all. You might be with somebody that have a family, has it all with a family, but got you in a mix of craziness. All right? Or you can meet, after everything you've been through, you can meet this person that is, like I said, everything you want. Like after this heartache and headache that you've been through, now you get the 10 of Pentacles, the material world. All right, somebody that has it all. All right, but there's a lot of pain here, a lot of 3s that represents other people, okay? Just not 2 people. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about this Justice and this Empress. Somebody may have a baby. You know what I mean? The 4 of Cups for the Justice and the Empress means that you may have everything you want. You may live good. You may have it all, right? but you still feel like you missing excitement. That I want to have a funky good time, all right? You can have it all. Or you can be with a person that gives it all to you, right? But, or this person can be married or whatever it is. Or whatever it is with this 10 of cups and this, all of this justice and all of this. But it's like, you can have everything. You can win the case. You can have it all, right? But you still miss that excitement, right? In your life. It's like you bored, right? You're not excited, you bored. You can have everything, but you bored, right? I just feel like here it needs to be, you have to make a choice of what is this hard choice that you want to make. But I don't know if you're going to court, I don't know if you're having a baby, whatever, but it's like you bored with this whole thing. Like this person just, like they're not there, they bore you. You know what I mean? Like you can have everything, but it's like you missing something here. You bored with how you live. You don't have the excitement. You can have it all, but you don't have excitement in your life. You don't have that person you want to be with that makes you feel excited. But it looks like you've been to court. Justice is being served. You're giving birth to something new. But even though you in front of that computer, you work in front of the computer, you still feel bored. Like you have, like all the cans you done drunk, sodas, whatever you drunk, but it's a message on the computer, but you're not even looking at it. Because it's like, oh, you just keep feeling how bored you are. I just need some excitement. I just need to get away from here. I just need to be this. I just need for this to be right. I want my life to be balanced. I want to travel. I want to, do something. But it's like you bored with the life you're living right now. You bored. It's like you need to take the blindfolds off so you can see, but justice will be served. It's like you bored with your life. It's like, yeah, you can have a nice job, but you just bored. All right? Tell me about this seven of swords. 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 It's like you are all in your emotions and in your thoughts about everything. The middle of your cards means justice and an empress. Like you are so bored with your life. It's like, I don't know if you're going to court, you're going through a difficult time right now through court, or just being in a difficult place in your life, right? But I see everything here, but I don't see, you got the 10 of Pentacles, and that's the only thing I see. Everything else, look at this. This is all about your emotions and love. Emotions and love. That's a Pisces thing. That's a Pisces thing. It's like you want this. And maybe somebody has it, but not with you. Okay? But this is what you want. All right? But you involved with other shit. All right? It's like you started off living a good thing, but somebody had you all fucked up. It's like they had you dangling. And then you going through now the pain and going to court and all of this shit and lies and deception all up in that shit. And then you want this 10 of Pentacles because that's what they promised you. That's what you thought you was going to get, right? But then you bored. You bored. You're not excited, right? It's like you going through this alone. Like you trying to get out of this mindset you in. Because now you feel like they left you for dead. Listen to me, honey. You got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Right? You started off with the 9 of Swords, but you ended with the 10 of Swords. Again, feeling like, I don't even know why they want to even see me again. I don't know why they want to come back into my life, because I feel like this is all a lie. And I feel like they keep leaving me for dead. Like they really don't want to have shit to do with me. Right? They keep just doing this over and over and over. When is over going to be enough for you? Before I did this reading, I told you everything I had to say. And that is your life right now. Come on now, Pisces. Come on. Don't you understand that you keep wanting something to keep coming to you, and you know that it's all lies. lie, but you just don't want to see it. It's like you don't want to accept the truth for what it is, but then they do it to you again and again and again. It's like you're walking on eggshells. It's like you are confined, but the only person that's confined is you, because nobody is making you do shit. You involved with all of this shit because that's what you involved with. Nobody's saying you must stay. You must stay this way. You cannot do this and you cannot do that. It's like you are confined within yourself. And every time you go to this, you find yourself back to where you started. Nowhere. Come on, Pisces. You know better than that. Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. You just know what you need to do. But it's like you feel like I can't when I can. I can't when I can. Okay? You can't. You just feel like you can't, but you really can't. You got to be strong and say, I'm going to be strong for me, not for the situation, because the situation is taking over your life. And you're just sitting there when you know good and damn well what the situation is. But for some reason, you letting it take over your life. It's like you need to be in control of this. All right? Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else, because I don't hate on nobody. You already know it. This is a general reading. It's not a private reading. It's a general reading. I'll talk to you later. One love. Bye-bye.